Hey guys. So today I did a little test, and it was a test on different types of saws, using them on wood, how efficient they were, the good parts, the bad parts. Everything was used on this piece. Is a pine, and it is just shy of 1 inch thick and 2 inches wide. And the saws that I have, which I could use, this Work Pro saw, found it cheap and works really good. A very old Gerber folding saw with more of a ripping type cut to it. Everybody knows the Swiss Army knife saw, Victorinox. This is a Tops T2. The only difference is it's modified where there's not as much surface area on the sides, so it doesn't get hung up as easy. The WSK by Dave Beck, very similar to the Swiss Army knife type saw. And the Woodsman by Kevin at Origin Designs. I'm not exactly sure what type of saw this is classified as, but it's something he came up with, and it works really well. The board is clamped to a fence that's actually part of the frame of the house, so it can't move. And every knife is, or every saw is used the exact same way until I go all the way through it. I'm going to show it in real time and post how long it took in seconds or minutes at the end of each part. So that way you guys can kind of look at it and see if how easy it was or how not easy it was to get through this piece of 1x2. All right, let's go.
So here's a piece of wood laid out with each corresponding saw next to the cut it made in order. And now you can see the quality of the wood and the quality of each individual cut that was made by the saws.
Well, that was really interesting. Going through the saws that I used, the Work Pro worked fantastic, exactly the way it was supposed to. It saw clear through the wood in about 7 seconds. Not expensive, about $9. I got it at Amazon store at discount. The Gerber worked almost as good. It's a little bit more grabby because of the design of the teeth, and of course it's a shorter blade too. And it's older, but it still did a great job. 10 seconds. The Victorinox did what you would expect. It zipped right through the wood, no problem. About 22 seconds. Uh, it's a really great design to have. It is thinner on the backside, thicker where the teeth is, so it can go through the wood without binding, which is an issue sometimes. So 22 seconds, really handy. The tops did pretty good. Uh, it wasn't binding because of the side. There's not as much surface area, but the saw is only 2 inches long, so that's not a lot of room to work with, and it only works on the pull, not the push. So I was kind of impressed. I think 2 minutes and 20 some odd seconds. So good job. The Beck was took the longest, but it's also the thickest as far as the compared to the tops. It's thicker than the tops was, and it has more surface area along the side. It's nice and smooth. And the issue I was having was once I got past about a half-inch depth, the wood on either side was pinching into the blade. Of course, this is a straight up and down. There's no taper there, and that was slowing me up a bit. So what I do to get around that is flip the blade over and trim off the wear spots. You'll see dark spots on the wood where the steel's rubbing up against it. I just trim that away, and that frees it back up, and then you can go down again another half-inch or so. So worked as advertised. Dave does not advertise this knife or this saw to do anything other than notching, and it notches quickly, it notches accurately, but after you go about a half inch or so in the depth, it's going to start slowing down. The Woodsman did fantastic. It went through the wood with the same speed that the Victorinox did, about 22 seconds. I didn't have a problem with it binding up. The teeth are very aggressive. Kevin really came up with a unique design on this. The aggressive teeth take a little bit more pressure to pull it back and forth, but it cuts both directions and takes nice big curls out every single time. So the Woodsman did wonderful, wonderful job. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this side-by-side comparison of 6 different types of saws and how they worked on that piece of wood. Let me know what you think. Drop some comments down below, or if you have any questions, let me know. Other than that, stay safe, take care, and God bless.